bitch.
Leilani Beauchamp was 19 years old, in college, and just trying to make it as an influencer. In October 2021, she was out at a Halloween party having fun, no idea that it would be her last. But this didn't all start at a party. It actually started at a car meetup in Sacramento, California. This is what her friends, mom, and the lead detective had to say about Leilani and how everything unraveled before her murder.
She's pretty, she got a body, you feel me? She's just that girl.
When we would show up at the car meets, we definitely turned heads. It was definitely like a setting where you would go to see and be seen.
There was like this one guy she was messing with, you know, Juan.
Juan is very popular.
I definitely got the womanizer impression.
She said, you know, I like him, but I'm still young. I'm still doing my thing in college. I don't think I'm ready to be in a committed relationship with him yet. And I said, okay, just take your time.
And Leilani did just that. But by October 2021, just 6 months into dating, things got messy. That's when Jessica Quintanilla, a 24-year-old with a big name in the car scene and a past with Juan, came into the picture.
She was sitting in the car with Juan, and some girl opened up the door and was screaming, going off,
pulling on the door handle and saying to get out the car.
Leilani was like, who the f is he talking to?
The guy that was driving was like, no, this is my car, like she can be in here. So that was the only reason why nothing escalated. After that situation, Leilani definitely wanted to keep her distance.
I remember Leilani messaged me saying, oh, I'm gonna go to my friend Sarah's house for Halloween this weekend.
So Juan and his friend showed up. We were drinking that night. When you're 19, you know, your hormones are also everywhere. After a while, she was like, okay, I'm gonna go meet with Juan. I'm gonna go get some. And I'm like, period, bitch. Women are like men. Men are like women. Hate to say it, but you know, it was just supposed to be like just a one-night thing again.
8:30 in the morning, she had FaceTime me. I just heard arguing on the phone. And she was like whispering on the phone with me saying that some girl was there. I remember she said, I'll call you back. And it just hung up fast.
Halloween, I woke up to Violet, Leilani's mom. Like, have you heard from Leilani? That's when I got that sick feeling in my stomach. Something was off.
And that's when I call the police.
The detectives, they smell bleach. It was overpowering. When they enter Juan's house, they see what they believe to be as blood. And I walked in the room and he essentially goes, I know you know everything, so I might as well tell the truth now. Juan states that morning, Juan and Leilani are in bed. And it's at that time when Juan's ex-girlfriend shows up at the house. Jessica enters the house. She lets herself in unannounced, goes up to Juan's room. Juan jumps out of the bed. This is when Leilani is in that FaceTime call with Sarah. There's a verbal argument that kind of goes on between Jessica and Juan, and that's when Leilani's discovered in the bed. Juan then says that Jessica leaves the room, and then Jessica returns to the firearm and shoots Leilani, Beauchamp in the head. Following that, Jessica looks at Juan and says something to the effect of, you made me do this, and you're gonna help me.
Watch Full Throttle Murder from Mean Girl Murders on ID or stream on HBO Max to see the sentences Jessica and the others received.
This week, a jury found Jessica and Marco Quintanilla guilty of killing 19-year-old Leilani Beauchamp. Jessica was found guilty of first-degree murder, while Marco was found guilty of being an accessory after the fact and being in possession of a firearm. Police say Beauchamp was shot and killed at this home in Fairfield in 2021. Her body was found a day later on Corral de Tierra Road off of Highway 68. A sentencing date for the two siblings hasn't been set yet.